If you're in the process of buying your first home, or if you're even thinking about it, you've probably been bombarded with a lot of information, from mortgages to interest rates to deposits. It's a lot to take in. So today we're focusing on an aspect that is really important but often overlooked, and that's life cover for mortgages, because understanding this can not only save you stress but also provide security for your family's future. So let's break down what you need to know in simple terms. Now, before we get into the detail of today's video, guys, here at DM Mortgages, we know that buying your first home can be overwhelming, which is why we've created these videos. They're packed with straightforward guidance to boost your confidence and give you the essential knowledge that you need and help you to avoid common pitfalls. Now, whilst yes, we are here to provide you with free resources, but our value doesn't just end with these videos. We're also a very experienced team of mortgage and insurance advisors that are experts at arranging mortgages and personal insurance from a wide range of lenders and insurers, and from a choice of thousands of products. So if you do find our content valuable, then I encourage you to take the next step. Head over to our website, which is dm.mortgage, and there you can find more information and book a video appointment with a member of our team. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It's just one click, and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss out on any future content. So let's start by looking at a very brief summary of what life cover is. So life cover, also known as life insurance, is a policy that you take out that will usually pay out a sum of money to your designated beneficiaries in the event of your death. So the idea behind life cover, especially when it's linked to a mortgage, is to make sure that your loved ones are not left with a financial burden if you were to pass away unexpectedly. Now, I appreciate, guys, it's not the most pleasant topic, but it's an essential consideration for anyone with financial dependence or significant debts like a mortgage. It's important to understand that life cover is not a legal requirement for getting a mortgage, despite what some crooked advisors might tell you. It's not essential, but it is highly recommended, because without it, if the worst were to happen, your family and your dependents would need to cover those mortgage payments without your income, and that could put them at risk of losing their home. Now, let's look at why you need life cover for your mortgage. The primary reason is peace of mind. Knowing that your mortgage can be paid off in the event of your death can relieve a significant financial worry for you and your loved ones. So it's really about making sure that in a time of emotional distress, financial stress doesn't add to the burden. So for first-time buyers who are often at the start of their career, they may have dependents or plans to start a family, securing life cover is a step, in my professional and personal opinion, for what it's worth. It's a step towards responsible home ownership. It's not just about protecting your investment, it's about protecting your family's financial future and their standard of living as well. And another aspect to consider, which I think is often overlooked, is the potential for health issues to arise as you age. So by putting life cover in place when you are younger and healthier, presumably healthier, it can mean that you get much more favourable terms, and the cost is often much lower. Waiting until you're older or after you've been diagnosed with a health condition, that can mean higher costs, or you may even be denied cover. So that's why it's really important to consider putting life cover in place when you are young, fit and healthy. As a viewer of this channel, I assume that you're considering purchasing a property in the near future. So it's important for you to know that DM Mortgages are an award-winning team of fully qualified mortgage brokers that provide advice to clients all over the UK. Now, we spend countless hours making free content for YouTube and other social media platforms to help to give you guys sound and useful information to make sure that you're in the best position to make informed decisions. To support this channel when the time comes for you to consider your mortgage options, we want you to book a free online mortgage appointment with a member of our fully qualified mortgage advice team. Because without your help and support, keeping this channel going simply isn't possible. Now, we searched thousands of mortgage products from high street and specialist lenders to find the right deal for your circumstances. And we also provide a free will writing service to every DM client. So head over to dm.mortgage and book in for a free mortgage appointment when the time comes. And also make sure that you subscribe to this channel if you find the content useful. But for now, let's get back to the video. Now, when it comes to protecting your property and your family, selecting the right type of policy is crucial. Now, the decision to do this isn't just straightforward. It requires careful consideration of various factors. So, for instance, the type of mortgage that you have will play a significant role in looking at what kind of cover suits you best. So if you're taking out a repayment mortgage, for example, where the amount that you owe decreases over time, then a decrease in term policy is often what's recommended. So this policy will pay out, or the payout will diminish in line with your decreasing mortgage debt, and that reflects the reduced financial risk as you gradually own more of the property and the equity builds up. And that's often the cheaper option. On the other hand, if you have an interest-only mortgage, your debt level remains constant until the loan term ends or you make a lump sum payment. So for an interest-only mortgage, usually a level term life insurance policy, which essentially offers a fixed payout throughout the term of the cover, that's often more suitable. And that will make sure that if anything happens to you, there's a guaranteed sum available to cover that mortgage balance, regardless of when the claim is made. Because if you have an interest-only mortgage, let's say that you take out a mortgage for £200,000 over 25 years, at the end of the term of that mortgage, unless you've made overpayments, you will still owe £200,000. So therefore, a level policy to make sure that over 25 years, that policy always pays out £200,000 in that example is usually what would be recommended. Beyond just covering your mortgage, I think it's really important to think about the broader picture of your financial obligations as well, and the needs of those people that you're leaving behind. So I would always urge somebody, even if they're taking out a mortgage, think beyond that. Let's look at what debts you've got outside the mortgage, what day-to-day living expenses and future costs, such as education for your children, what costs are your loved ones going to be left with? So opting for a policy that provides a surplus beyond just the mortgage debt can usually offer a family additional security and stability by considering living costs or an income replacement in your absence. And I also think the amount of cover that you need is obviously going to be influenced by your age and your health, and also what budget you're comfortable paying for the cover. So if you're younger or if you're in good health, you're likely, as I mentioned earlier, going to be able to get more favourable terms. You know, it's really important that when you're younger and healthier that you consider coverage, because even minor ailments can affect your eligibility and the cost of cover. Things like diabetes, high blood pressure. If you found a lump somewhere on the body, you know, an insurer isn't going to offer you cover until you've got that lump resolved. Again, if you've got high blood pressure, depending on the extent of the blood pressure and other factors, that can affect eligibility and that can affect the cost of the cover. So you know, when I say waiting until health issues later in life, people often assume, oh, I'll be fine until I get to my 50s or 60s. That isn't the case. A lot of people have some kind of medical issue as early as their 20s, even younger than that. So the point being, making sure that you can get cover at a reasonable cost, it's worth looking at when you are younger, fitter and healthier. Given the complexity of all these considerations, consulting with a professional is invaluable, because here at DM Mortgages, we specialise in understanding the unique circumstances of individuals like you. So we can guide you through the process and make sure that we evaluate your needs and give you the options on your individual unique situation comprehensively. Our expertise makes sure that we don't just find you a life policy that meets your requirements, but also fits within your budget and gives you the peace of mind that you and your loved ones need. We search the market for you and give you free advice. It's a completely free service. So it's worth heading over to our website, dm.mortgage. I'll put the links on screen, and there you can book in for a free consultation with the team. So in conclusion, guys, life cover is, in my opinion, a critical component of financial planning, especially for homeowners. And while it's an additional expense during a time when I appreciate finances are already stretched, the value of protection cannot be overstated. Remember, the best time to get life cover is now. The younger and the healthier you are, the more favourable your policy terms will be. Don't wait until it's too late or until circumstances force your hand. So head over to our website, reach out to us for personalised assistance. Like I said, while we're here to give you free resources, our expertise doesn't end with these videos. We're also a very experienced team of mortgage advisors and insurance specialists that can help you to find the right coverage to meet your needs. So head over to our website, dm.mortgage. There you can book a video appointment with a member of our team. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell if you haven't already. It's just one click, guys, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.